Welcome back to the Norwegian Farm with me, Farmer Buck. Today we're gonna take the first grass harvest in this series, and as you know, we're gonna do it old style. It's all about keeping it authentic. So, and talking about authentic, it's November month, and in Norway it would be almost impossible to harvest grass in November. But for the progress of the game, I think we're just gonna do it anyway. We was lucky with the weather. It's no snow, so it looks okay, but still it's late. So next year we're gonna take the last harvest in October. In my part of Norway, you can, not every year, but sometimes you can get a small grass harvest in October. And since we are playing old school through history, we are gonna use the old type equipment. So I don't have the mower yet. We're gonna go to the shop and get one. And we also need one more of those, and I'm gonna show you why when we get to the shop. So, to get this started, I'm gonna drive up to the shop, and I will see you guys up there. Alright, so we are closing in on the shop, and as I said, I'm gonna need one more of those Hayfork for the tractor, and also a mower. And we're gonna buy old type mower, sickle bar mower. It works pretty much like the new mowers, and they have another type of cutting mechanism. So if I can just find it, we're gonna take a look. Yes, we're gonna use this one. And in the modern day mowers, you got a disc spinning around, cutting the grass. But on this old type, you have this tooth blade or sickle bar, two sets of metal with teeth that's going back and forth. And this was common on horse equipment back in the days. And when the tractor arrived, most of the horse equipment was pretty easy to modify to fit on a tractor. On a horse equipment, the wheels on the equipment will transfer the force from the turning around of the wheel and into a kind of a gearbox here, and then making this tooth go back and forth like this. So when the tractor came with the PTO, you use the tractor's power to run this sickle bar. It's not cheap, not expensive, and it only takes 25 horsepower. And I think we need a standard attacher. Mechanic lifting. We're gonna go with this one. And also I mentioned I need one more of those Hayfork, and that's because I want to have one on the front loader as well. And just to show you, it's not cheating or anything. This was a common sight in Norway in the 1950s and 60s. You can see they have a Hayfork on the front loader and a Hayfork on the back, meaning that you can have twice as much as big load going back and forth. I'm gonna use a Hayfork for all the grass collection in this harvest at least, and I was thinking two is better than one. One of those will only fit 2,000 liters, and I guess for grass it's gonna I don't know how many liters, but it's gonna be some trips back and forth to the silo. To do so, I need an attachment to the front loader, making it able to connect 3-point hitch. And I just downloaded a mod. I don't remember the name, but I think it was it John Deere? If not, I'm gonna check it out. Oops, no. Ah, here it is. Adapter. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Use the Massey colors and buy. And then the last thing we need is, of course, one more of those Hayfork. This is Kverneland's Hayfork, which they start producing in 1952. It's not an invention made by Kverneland. It was pretty common around the world, but they made their own, and it got really popular in Norwegian farming. I really like that they have these stickers on, warning signs. Here it says "Pass fingrene her," which mean don't put your fingers there, or be careful about getting the fingers stuck, since this is moving. And on this way, this side, it says "Se at ingen står I veien," which mean be sure nobody is standing in the front. So it's I was starting to think about safety even in 1950. Kverneland produced this in 1952, and you can still see some of those around. Don't make them anymore, but still it's quality. So Høysvans means I don't know. It means this Hayfork. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can make this fit. How do I put out this unfold mower? Ah, look at that. Sweet. Oh yes. Ah, this is good. All right. Back to the farm, and we're gonna put the mower on the 165 and this 135 will be collecting the grass and going back and forth to the silo. So I see you when I'm ready to start mowing the grass. Alright, so we are ready to start our first grass harvest. I haven't tried this mower before, so I don't know if I can use coarse play or a helper on it, but we will find that out. But I will start mowing this field myself first, and I also think after I have mowed it and pick up the grass in this area, I might be do some landscaping here, so I can use this silo as a drive-through, because as I mentioned in the first episode, the sheeps, which we are gonna get, I don't know, in this episode or the next, need hay and silage to be 100% happy. I can't store the grass on the barn because it just disappears in the floor. So I'm going to use this to store the grass, which I mentioned also. You can't really store grass; it will start to decompose really quick. But we're going to pretend for the sake of the game, it's hay. And hay you can store. That's one of two methods to store grass. It's either hay, you dry it, or silage, where you ferment it, or what it's called in English. So it is what it is, but to make it a little bit quicker to unload, if I have to go in, unload, and out, and turn the tractor and back in, I think I'm gonna make this a drive-through, which is what it is. So, but anyway, let's start with this mower and see how it works. At least it's cutting grass, that's for sure. This field ain't that big, so I think it's gonna be pretty quick to do it myself, and I will try to either crossplay or a helper on the next field. Also, I'm running this precision farming, so it doesn't show if my yield are high or low, but we got this. Remember what it was? Sandy loam, the one of the worst soil type. So can take a quick look. Yeah, we only get 80% potential here. So yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this operation and get back to you when I'm finished with the field. We're close to finish this field. It's not that big a field, and mowing is going okay. The speed is okay, and I don't remember quite how wide this mower was. Was it like 2.4 meters? Yeah. So it's okay. Luckily, we don't have that big of a field yet. Still a small farm, and luckily as we grow we also gonna upgrade the equipment according to the natural development of the Norwegian farm. So when this is done, I think I'm gonna start collecting the grass here and build that ramp, and then I'm gonna see if I can use courseplay on this mower, or a helper at least, so the 165 can continue mowing while I start collecting the grass. And I'm not looking forward to the grass collection with this small equipment. It's probably gonna take hours and hours to get everything inside. I am gonna time it, like I said, like with this oat field next over there. I can see how long time it takes to get the harvest from the start cutting it until it's in the silo, or yeah, in one of the silos, just to get the feeling of how big of an impact the new technology had in the farming industry. So next grass harvest, since we're gonna harvest grass 2 or 3 times a year, I think I will focus on upgrading the grass equipment, so it doesn't take forever for every harvest. Also, we'll upgrade the combine, of course, but we have to see the money. And about the money, this morning I was waiting for the sunrise. I delivered the last of the canola, which I started on last episode. So I got a okay price, 2,100 something. So I guess we made close to 20,000 on the canola, and also the first canola harvest was unfertilized field. It was wheat, so we didn't really get the full potential of the field. So this year, or this next year, we have fully fertilized it, we have limed it, and there is I think almost no weeds at all. So it's gonna be fun to see how much of an impact that will have. Alright, so let's start this grass collection. As you can see and imagine, it's gonna take a really long time. I really want this. I have some problem when I'm going backwards. I don't know if the game or the tractor or it's my keyboard getting old or low in battery or something. I'll have to check that out one day. Alright, and then for the front, I'm gonna go up in this corner where I'm gonna landscape just to get rid of all the grass up there. Can't I go up and down? Let's see. So it's gonna take a while. I have to swap between the equipment to make them function right. But as long as we can do this without, it's okay. Process of getting the grass in the hayfork seems a bit easier when I have it on the front loader. You have it on the back, it's easy to get it too deep, so it kind of stops the tractor. But it's gonna be okay. Luckily we have this bad soil, so it's not 100% grass, so it saves us a couple of load, I guess. Alright. Just gonna deliver this and we're gonna start mowing the second field. The trailer is in there. This is, I think it's a bigger field, I'm not quite sure. I can't see the actual size on the field since the land, if I go on the map, all the fields are connected, so it only shows the total area and not the single field area. So I imagine it's the next one is bigger. We'll see. Also, since I need like half and half with the grass and silage, I'm gonna take one load with grass in the grasses or this drive-through silo, and one load in the silo up in the barn to make silage. So then I will have half and half. Alright, let's see if this mower works with the courseplay or a helper at least. When I was harvesting the grain, I mentioned I had this problem with courseplay on this field, since the field was originally a little bit wider here, so the combine was crashing here. But now, since I have done some painting on the ground, I think and I hope the courseplay will see that and correct the field. I'm really not sure if this says my work with is 4.7. It's not like that. It's 2.4. We do like so. Yeah, let's try it. The field is we need at least, let's take 4 headland. Wow. Does it actually work? Let's see, where is the start? The courseplay is a really great mod. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's great. So you can choose how many headlines, and unlike the normal helper, which only go back and forth, this one we can choose headlines, how many of them, and adjust the width and offset. So first waypoint. Let's see. Oh yeah. There are some, like the seeder, when I use courseplay, he recognizes the seeder and it turns it on, but he doesn't lower it, so you have to lower it first and then use courseplay, and then he will work just fine. But he won't lift it up when he finish a line though. He will turn with the seeder down. Oh yeah, it works. That's just great. Alright, so this one will finish the grass cut. This is just amazing, and I will try to fix that ramp landscaping, and yeah, I guess we have some work ahead of us. But it's good to get the first grass inside, so we are one step closer to getting our sheeps and start producing some money. I will, and make some money. Alright. Let's see how this landscaping is going. be no ramp, I guess. It's kind of strange. But okay, it is what it is. So I will continue collecting the grass, and I see you. We just finished mowing the last grass field, the last of two. The crossplay worked just fine, no crashes, everything went very smooth and quick, so good job. Just delivered the third load of grass. I put one up in the silo in the barn, and one here, or two here. So all that's left now is collecting the grass, and you see 3 loads. We're getting there, but it's gonna take some time though. And also we have some spots here and there, so I guess need some cleaning up when it's all done. Will take a while. Hopefully this will be the only time that I collect the grass with only these hayforks. I do have a plan for the next season. We have to check the money and the prices and so, but yeah, I will time this field. It didn't take that long to cut down, so I think the time consumption will be in collecting the grass, and I think that's gonna take a while, but I won't bore you with all that, so I will continue with the grass collection and get back to you when it's done. So we are on the last few spots of grass on the first grass field. It's been taking a while, but actually went a lot smoother than I thought. So seems like this hayfork on the back is having a little trouble if the ground is a little bumpy. See, like this, I just go right over it, but it's working pretty good. So this front hayfork though, it's pretty nice to work with. It seems to be picking up better. It's more flexible to the bumps, it looks like. So a quick look if I got everything, and gonna see how big a yield we got. I was expecting a little bit more, but at the same time I'm glad it wasn't more, because it takes some time to pick up all this. I was thinking in this episode to also finish the other grass field, but I think I'm gonna leave that for the next episode, because it's been taking a while, and already I think the episode is long enough. So for the next episode we finish the grass, of course, and fertilize it, get ready for our winter, and also we will buy our first sheep. That's gonna be really good. Start producing wool, and hopefully make some money at the same time. So I'm just gonna go deliver this. This one is going to the barn, to the silage to be, and we have a look in how many liters we got. I really think that that field is bigger, so we're gonna take a while longer, but also we're gonna time it, as I said, so it's gonna be interesting to see how much faster we can do it next harvest. I really hope next harvest we will have some upgrade on the grass equipment. Alright, let's see how much we got. We got almost 16,000 liters of grass, and what is this, 13,000 liters of silage. So yeah, it's a start, and I guess on the next field I'm pretty sure it's bigger. Say we get like 50,000 liters. It's a good start. We're not gonna fill it up with sheep at the first time. We're gonna buy, have to see how much they cost and how much money we have. Also want a new trailer, so but the sheep reproduce pretty fast, so we can have 200 sheep. I think I'm gonna buy young ones, so if I buy 20, I can probably buy more than that. But that for the next episode. So until then, take care, and I see you next time.